We go to Wisconsin.
Here we go.
And 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'd like to baby shark.
Guys, I've got all that stuff on my phone, eh?
You ain't running game. Say my name, say my name.
Say my name.
Baby, why does it say my name, say my name. You say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kind of shady. Ain't calling me baby. Better say my name.
It's a hot, yeah, okay.
But today, and at this night, every other word is the heart. Would it be the truth or the great lady?
First of all, let me say that I'm not the one to sit around and be played. So please, I'm the girl that you blame. Oh, please, I'm a Beyonce fan. Please stop.
Actually, it's for independent women's song.
We say everything to me comes true.
What was that?
What happened to your music? What was that?
Kevin?
I heard strange noises.
From where?
I was miskien Michelle van Destel. Die sal se dood.
Ek lag hierdie liedjie.
Hoe reg is jy bitter goud? Diep in my hart weet ek jy is 'n fout. Meer van jou ek wil aanhou drink. Sonder jou voel ek hoe ek weer sou.
Moeilik.
En voel hoe ek terugskiet. Dis die bitter in jou sondes wat
Oh, yeah.
Dis die so when jy weet dis die woorde as jy dink jy het my Yes, life's fun for me. This fun can be the I still live there and be the something makes us cool. But they feel, forget my voice. It's my spark of you. Was die oude Ek het jou nodig as jy vir my vra Alles jy net lief
Maar het was al gasten al, het was al viewers al.
Natalie ons gesprek.
Hey, Natalie.
En voel Dis die bitter soos wat ek weer van Dis die los as jy my vashou en jy weet net hoe Dis die woord as jy terugkijk Jy het my hier toe Yes, life's fun for me Dis my dit weer verloor Don't voel as die liefde
Dit was Corlia Botha met Swart Koffie. Oh my goodness, that's one of my favorite songs.
Mal daaroor.
Ja, ek ook.
Thank you to Samantha Hendricks for the splendid recommendation.
Oh, wow.
Ons het nou al 'n paar mensies. Hallo. Moenie vergeet die Stoep Gayle episode 6 Gayle my nou, Gayle my flow, moenie vergeet om comments te gee en saam te gesels nie, want dan is dit eintlik pointless vir ons om dit te doen, want dan kan Gavin, Unity, Samantha en Kurt maar net so, en hulle fabulous guests, maar net so goed in my hier by my braai area langs die swembad sit en ons Gayles daar doen. But we're not selfish. We want to share our stories. Stories.
Exactly.
Julle moet saam Gayle. Dankie julle. Gayle my nou, Gayle my flow. Listen, tonight is a sensitive topic. It's a sensitive. Jy kan nog nie jou gesig wys sien, Nathan. Tonight, I'm so excited over that, but I have to say I'm also excited, maar ek gaan hom nou reg en ordentlik introduce. So like I said, tonight is a sensitive topic, maar dis 'n lekker topic. Say my name, as you heard Destiny's Child earlier on. Ons praat oor worst baby names ever. Mense wat hulle kinders, oh goodness me, there's a name that I saw called Alphabet. Oh my God. Alphabeta, but Alphabeta died in the 1849. That's all we know. In Yorkshire, England.
Ja, dat was ek nou oor die alfabet, of hulle het seker maar die alfabet van voor tot agter geken, jy weet, van 18 toe na voor en toe voor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're talking about baby combined names.
Mm.
Naam en daddy se naam of oupa se naam en ander ouma se naam om almal happy te noem. Plus the cherry on top of the cake, in the spirit of names, we talk celebrity real names. And I know my friends Kurt, Samantha and Unity are going to shock you tonight with some celebrity stories.
Maar ek dink dit klink Suid-Afrikaanse name man. Dit is die glamorous name. Ek weet nie waar hulle die name gekry het nie, maar die name wat ons so uitgevind het, is vir my shocking, jy weet? Ek kan dit nie
doen. Laat Unity eers te kans kry. Hallo Unity.
Hello Gavin, hello Sam, hello Kurt. Thank you.
Hallo Unity.
Soos Gavin nou gesê het, die strangeste celebrity name. Nou ek het so 'n bietjie vir ons research gedoen vandag en gister oor die weirdste name en dit gaan vir julle shock. As julle dink Blue Ivy of Apple is snaaks, maak maar vir julle gereed vir hy skok van skokke. You guys are going to be shooketh this evening. So what I don't get is, like Gavin said, what do parents think? Hulle moet hulle kinders skool toe stuur en jy ken hoe kinders is. Byname, das terg, das alles. And I mean, I think, I don't know about you guys, but I've been through it all at school as well. And I'll also be telling you guys the story behind my name. So I'm very excited.
Can't wait to hear. Samantha Hendricks, what have you got for us today?
Wel, ons is op name, soos ons van celebrity name gepraat. So ek wil vir julle net, ek gaan praat oor die regte name van plaaslike bekendes wat wat 'n verhoognaam het en wat 'n regte naam het wat gedruk en getik is tot in Pretoria.
Wait, as in local celebrities.
Plaaslike mense, ja. So laat ek vir julle net hierdie stukkie sê, vir indien julle nie geweet het nie, maar Farah Samsudin, se regte naam is Leanne van Rooi. Farah Samsudin. Indien julle nie geweet het nie. Dis die eerste stuk.
Luister, ja, daar is ook 'n paar van my kant af wat ek julle gaan mee skok en so. En my ma het altyd gesê, you know, ek gaan net of julle deel waarvan my naam kom en so. Maar ek dra daai iets wat my ma gesê toe ek vra waarvan my naam kom. Ek dra dit maar altyd saam met my. Alhoewel dit maar net 4 letters. Is maklik en so, maar baie mense kry my naam verkeerd met 'n K en ek kan die dak inskiet om te sê nie met 'n K nie, met 'n C. So net daar gelaat Gavin, ons gaan net nog gesels al daai goed.
Guys, I can't wait to hear your stories. Those were very, very, very juicy teasers. Maar ons het 'n guest vanaand. Julle moet nie lelik wees nie.
Ja, asseblief.
Wys.
Ons het die beste China tea sets uitgeneem. I'm so excited. Our guest has created a few characters that he posts on social media met 'n klompie views, like thousands and thousands of views. En wat so lekker is omtrent sy karakters wat hy skep is, en hy het vir ons beloof hy gaan vir ons een gee vanaand. I'm so excited. En meeste van sy karakters Gayle hy so lekker. En hy gee nie om nie, hy Gayle net. And it's absolutely stunning. Dames en here, verwelkom asseblief Nathan Kennedy.
Woo! Brother.
Hi, beloved.
Nathan,
Nathan.
oh my goodness.
Carlos,
So usually Nathan, we sit with alcohol, soos wat Unity en Kurt nou mee sit, but I had a bit of a medical challenge today. Ek het 'n opgeswelde lip gehad, so I'm on the water.
Yeah.
what did you do?
We
I
did
did nothing.
Dis okay, ons verbeelding gee antwoorde.
That normally happens after a bee sting.
the beast on you.
Oh good Lord, ek wil eens witty. I can only imagine where you are going with that. But Nathan, welcome to our show. Stoep Gayle. Ons Gayle, enigiets ons Gayle in ons Afrikaans en ons Engels. And it's just like a fun stoep moment with my friends where we just chat about anything. But Nathan, voordat ons nou by jou by die lekker deel kom van jou characters, I want to know, how did it all start for you? Hoe noem mense jou? Is jy 'n actor? Is jy 'n like what is one?
Ik is een multi-plug, Jujubuku. So I act, I sing, I dance, I direct, I choreograph, I write, I produce. So ik is die ombudsman.
And how did the character start?
It all started for me in 2015 when I joined the cast of Shizai Kappa, which is directed by Romain Barrero under Arbel Productions. And that is where the first character for me started. And basically it was where I used to hide behind the mic all the time.
Yeah.
So it was just me doing my thing and getting off from stage. There was nothing to it for me until I was basically pushed into that role. This is how it happened that night, me getting into Mr. Plaatjes. The main character ran late for the show, and the show needed to start. But because I saw the show about 6-7 times, I knew exactly what was going on in the show. I didn't know the choreo though, but I knew the music. And the only thing, the director calls me backstage and says, I need you on stage. Ek staan, huh? The next thing I'm asking is what you need. I need you to play Mr. Plaatjes. Toe ry die mense gou houtspy toe om vir my hakke te kry, because we were performing at the Rockbell Theatre in Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Hakke in 'n kostuum van ek het niks geëet nie.
Yeah.
Nie eens 'n blusje nie. Meisie, in my hare word gehairspray, ek by julle lyf is vol glitser gegooi en goops there I went on stage without a script, anything. So I was just feeding off one-liners that night. And since then, she stuck.
Oh wow. Good.
Yes. Ja, so Nathan, ek weet dat mense, jy Gayle mos nou baie op jou lives en jou videos altyd en so, en dit is my hoe ek vir jou raak gesien het en so, en jy weet, mense love the Gayle language en so, maar ek weet mense love the language, maar as die mense jy van die Gayle, of dink jy nog baie mense educate, want daar is woorde wat mense op 'n daglikse basis gebruik, jy weet, soos mag en Sheila en wat maar ja, so as hulle van die Gayle, of hoe vind jy dit?
Ek dink nie almal is nog so van die Gayle nie. Hulle is nog 'n bietjie baie Dominic, wat is dom en Gayle.
Boss Dominic.
But if I weigh it to because I didn't know that the Gayle is even spoken in London, Abu Dhabi, all of those countries.
Oh.
So, yes.
International.
So if you don't know, I now completed the documentary, Men Who Speaks Gayle.
Oh.
We aired at the London British Festival in July. It's currently showing at the Anushka, ek is wat vir my sê. It's currently showing at the Scottish Festival, but you can only view it from the UK. We are planning a big premiere in Cape Town because I posted the Mavericks article today, so that will be part of the Durban Film Festival.
Okay, awesome.
So basically, getting back to your question, Kurt, they use the basics, like in other countries like Beulah, Sheila, Sonia, and all of that. But still, for me, they still can't form the actual sentences the way we do.
The construction. Okay.
Okay, Unity.
So Nathan, ek het so vir jou so 'n bietjie gaan stalk, maar jy is ek sien bitter min scandals oor jou. Jy's so skoon man. Of dalk het ek miskien misgekyk. Are you generally just a private person? Is that just the way you operate?
Hi.
No, I think the page took that privacy away.
Okay.
Unity, now, what I need to tell you is if you actually went back to the first few stories, those are actually true.
Okay.
Specifically the one from the Vorals. But I try to be which you know how to a gravy but I try to be discreet mostly about my life, especially my private side. I keep it discreet, keep it over from social media. Van elke my hele penties hang buite.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, there needs to be some sort of element of privacy that you can still be yourself outside of your character, because you know
Absolutely.
that is your authentic true self at the end of the day.
Yeah. Completely agree with that.
Nathan, sê vir my, wat sal jy sê is die hoogtepunt vir jou met almal jou shows wat jy so ver gehad het?
Sure, there's been a lot. I think the highlight for me was actually coming back now. Ek was nou af van die scene vir amper 6 maande, well, from social media mostly. And I'm coming back now and rebranding myself with the documentary coming out, getting a brand new platform to work from. I think that has been the biggest highlight because it took us 4 years to complete this documentary.
Oh wow!
Sure.
Okay, wow.
So this has been the highlight. I think 2020 has been an up and possibly one of the best years at the same time, if I have to look at it on the terms of it.
Good for you. So talk me about the documentary. What is next for you? Wat is die 2021 planne? Want dit klink nie vir my asof 2020 vir jou baie bad getreat het nie. So
No. That documentary must still come about 2020 himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been a rough bloody year. I've been in COVID units also this year.
Oh,
So
sorry.
I've had a couple of scares. Because of character, and I needed to put the best foot forward because nobody really knows that side about me. And I think that is also one of the schleps of being who I am right now on social media. People expect you to be on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Literally a camera in your face the entire day.
Because the moment they see a down moment, it's just man bed like.
2021. What's in it for you? What are the
Well,
plans?
2021, I did write my first song this year. It's supposed to be aired for the London Pride in March, and then Nagirauna and Ling Ling, it must be bad. So we're hoping to go to London in 2021. The big premiere, and hopefully I can start my own TV show. This is actually what I'm going for right now.
Nathan, here at Stoep Gayle, we're holding down for you. You are absolutely
Thank you,
amazing.
guys.
Funny character. I can't wait. So we're going to say goodbye to Nathan, but not for lang, want hy gaan weer terugkom. En Nathan Nathan gaan to green room toe. Hy gaan gou sy make-up doen en whatever. Hy gaan appear in character. Nathan, and don't come into the camera voordat ons vir jou sê jy moet dit probeer. It's a surprise.
Asseblief.
Hoe lank moet ek nog weggeweet tyd?
Jy het so Jade, so 20 minutes.
Okay, it's now 1918, so I'll be back here at 1937.
Thank you.
So I leave from my side.
Yes.
Okay, see you soon.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Nou kan ons wel van Nathan.
How funny is he? Oh my goodness. He's fabulous. He's absolutely amazing. Hello, Palma. Hello, Anushka. Hello, Natalie, Colleen, Joanne. Also usual suspects is here. Corinne. Shanine is here. Hello, Vivian, Yvette. And hello, Unity.
Oh, there's another me.
No, this Jay.
Just checking.
Yeah. So before we get to other people's names, ek wil gou 'n bietjie offside wees controversial. En as jy sensitive is, ja, ek praat met jou Samantha, met jou Unity en met jou Kurt, dan julle weet mos wat om te doen. Mute nie die knoppie, mute vir my. Ek voel van almal, okay, we've got Gavin, we've got Kurt, we've got Samantha. Maar ek voel die naam Unity is quite unique. That's not a name you get like anywhere. Gayle Unity.
Yeah.
So guys, it's one of those soppy stories again. You know, I love those. So my entire life feels like a fable sometimes when I tell you guys the story, but it's actually the truth. So my grandma back in the day used to work in a hotel kitchen in town. And she befriended this lady whose baby was one born early to this little angel. My grandma said she literally looked like an angel. When you looked at this child, she couldn't hear you and she couldn't, like, she was mute basically. But as jy na 'n kind gekyk het, het sy so lig gestraal en alles. And sadly the little girl passed away. And my grandmother was then the support system for this woman. And my grandma said to her, listen, my first granddaughter that I'm going to have. And I think my mom was pregnant at the time. My grandmother didn't even give my mother a chance. She was like, "Daikens se naam is Unity, UNITY, finishing klein, ek gee sommer die tweede naam ook." So I was like, well, not I was like, my mother was like, okay, mommy, wat gaan ek nou doen? And as you guys know, ek het groot geword met my ouma. But back at the ranch, as I grew up later, I thought maybe my grandmother had other intentions. So for those of you who don't know, I was 3 years old when my parents separated and got divorced. But before that, things weren't lekker initially. So I don't know if it's, jy weet mos dat hulle sê, jy's met die helm gebore en jy kan goed sien en jy kan goed aanvoel. If that was maybe a way of my grandmother giving me the name to be that unity, that glue, that peace between my parents. It obviously didn't work out for them, but I mean, here I am. And the weirdest story is, I was born like 3 months premature. So my mom was super out of it when I was born. They took me to the NICU. En hier kom 'n nursie aan because my mom is still out en nou moet hulle mos nou 'n name tag opsit.
Yes.
Toe besluit die nurse nou, hierdie kindjie se naam gaan Melissa wees. En sy toe, jy kry mos nou jou bandjie, toe sy 'n naam Melissa op die een arm en nou baby Klasen, my mom's married surname at the time, hier omgesit. But was my ma nie kwaad nie. And then my mom told me the story and she kept going. Toe sê ek vir my ma, luister, imagine I was Melissa and I hope there's no Melissas on the timeline. I wouldn't be as famous.
My sister would have been Melissa.
Yeah.
I'm Melissa Gavin's sister. But
no, she's Melanie now. She's Melanie now. She would have been Melissa.
Oh, she would have been Melissa.
That's close enough.
Ek dink eintlik my naam vir my is uniek en dis eintlik my persoonlikheid. You live into your name, you grow into your name. Ek weet nie vir julle of dit dieselfde is nie. En altyd vir my gevra because I've worked in radio and I've done like some other stuff. Mense het altyd vir my gevra, "Oh, is that your stage name?" Maar wil ek altyd sê, "Do you want my ID, my birth certificate?" Ek is mos nie famous nie.
Can I just say,
a stage name.
So, according to Google, the name Unity means oneness and is of American origin, and it is a name that's used primarily by parents who are considering baby names for girls. That's what.
Thank you, Alma.
I'm not going to America anytime soon. So don't worry.
Samantha, waar kom die naam Samantha vandaan?
Maar ek gaan nou my storie vertel. Unity, wat is jou tweede naam?
Javon, J-O met so 'n strokie V-A-N.
Okay.
And that is also my name because it came from a perfume from the 1960s or 1970s. Yeah.
Nee, nee.
My mother had no say other than carrying me for 6 months.
Samantha?
But you turn out okay, it's fine. Okay, my naam Samantha. Ons is 4 kinders gewees. En 3 dogters en dan my broer is 4 jaar jonger as ek. So ek is die jongste van die 3 girls. En ons al 3 is 2 jaar uit mekaar uitgebore. So back in the day, was daar mos nou nie sonaars en sulke goed dat hulle kan sien wie is wat en wat ook al nie. So by die tyd toe nommer 3 kom, toe dink hulle ek is die seun. Okay. So en hulle self voorberei dat ek die seentjie gaan wees. En toe 2 jaar later toe kom ek as 'n meisie. En hulle was nou heeltemal geskok want hulle het gedink dit gaan 'n seun wees. Soveel so dat hulle 4 jaar weer gewag het voordat my broer kom. Maar anyway, behalwe dit, so wat beteken my naam was 'n opmaaknaam, iets wat hulle maar net randomly gekies het. Want almal die kinders, my 2 susters en my broer, se name begin met 'n A en hulle almal het 'n tweede naam. Ek is al een met 'n S en ek het nie 'n tweede naam nie. So dit was letterlik net soos 'n wat sou dit wees? There we go, it klink okay. En sê vir my was dit soos 'n jy weet jy kom nie goed agter soos jy groot word en ek dink ek het my ouers eers hier nader aan 18 jaar oud uitgevra daaroor. Maar ek kon nou met my 21ste verjaarsdag het my pa 'n speech gemaak en alles en gesê van hoe spesiaal ek nou is en almal daai klomp stories. Omdat ek nou die dogter is en ek was die langste die baba en almal daai stories. Maar vir my is die identiteit van jou naam is vir my baie belangrik.
Absolutely.
En jy sal sien op die skerm staan I am Sam. En die I am, het vir my kom van baie sterk deur. So dit is dieselfde, ek gaan nou baie diep klink, maar I am Sam. So ek weet presies wie ek is, maar ook I am. Hulle doen 'n hele campaign nou op die TV ook met die Miss SA, die I am dit. So wat ook al jy wil sê jy is I am die. So en met my 40 en met my 40 jaar I am 40 en daai tipe van ding. So dis vir my jy kan wat ook al agterna byvoeg. I am confident, I am special, I am Sam. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Kurt with a C.
Yes. That's niks wat my so kwaad maak as mense altyd my naam met 'n K skryf wherever ek gaan inboek of ek moet e-mail, hulle sien my naam word met 'n C geskryf, maar jy reply met 'n K. Dat is ek sommer nou van vooraf kwaad en so. Kyk jy, so ek is mos al sien, en ek en my vriend het altyd nou die grappie al dogter, jy weet. Dat is 'n inside joke. So anyway, so waarvan my naam kom is actually, so ek het baie kort naam obviously, en maar mense add altyd soos 'n nog ander goed by, dis Kurtels of Kurt of Curtis of Kurtie of whatever, dan bly ek sê my naam is kort genoeg om dit net uit te spreek, jy weet. Ja, maar it's actually so sweet sometimes, jy weet, van almal sê nie op my naam en so nie, hulle het altyd misschien Kurtels, wat ek maar uitstaan of so, of Kurt is die ander naam, Kurt, jy het al gehoor op die voice net so, maar soos ek gesê het, my ma het actually gesê, dat my naam was my pa gegee, my pa is hierdie jaar 29 jaar oorlede of iets, maar As ek het my ma gevra, jy mense vra, waar is my tweede naam? En dan sê my ma vir my, sê vir mense, jy's 'n hond. Sê vir mense, jy's 'n hond. And whenever people ask me, wat is jou tweede naam? Ek is mos 'n hond, man. Dit is een naam. Dit is een naam. So dit is ja, so as ek net nou reg dink aan my naam, ek het my naam gegee kort en kragtig, maar die way hoe ek my naam actually dra is dat baie mense add maar goed by en so. Jy weet nie wat nice is, but you know, ja. Ja, maar dit is afloop kom.
Kykie. So toe word soos Unity, word ek mos nou te vroeg gebore op 'n dorpie met die naam Riversdale. So but what was weird was the fact that they had two names. So they always had two names. My sister's Melanie, but my sister was gonna be Melissa or Melanie, and they chose Melanie. And I was gonna be Granwell, Prince, or Gavin Prince.
Right? Grand. Ek hou van die grand.
Ja.
So, no, I don't think we'd be friends.
So Granwell Michaels is on my Facebook, and I knew my other Granwell after I told him the story. But what was very interesting was my grandfather's name is Jacobus. So Jacobus. My father's name
met 'n C of met 'n K.
Met 'n C. My English. My father is Jacobus, right? So when my granny, bless her soul, my Catherine, when she came to the hospital, she did not ask my mom for my name. She just grabbed me from my mom and says, "Hallo Jacobi." And then my mother was very drama. She would have been in Sevende Laan if she was still alive today.
Nou weet ons waar na jy kom. Ons weet maar waar na jy kom. Ja.
So a Lion King moment. Jacob.
Hallo Jacobi. So my mom just looked at her and said, "Mama, daai naam het gesterf toe jou seun gebore is. Daai's Gavin Day."
Just like that.
Hulle kyk jou face Chanel, dis hoekom. Jou face Chanel is net.
Before we get to our other names, ons celebrity name, wil ek gou net hoor wat het ons resident presenter te sê. Ons field reporter.
Ja.
Ons luister gou na 'n field reporter.
Lovely seeing your faces again on the screen.
Hi, Llewellyn.
My name. So I don't really have weird combinations of names, but I do have weird combinations and surnames. I had a friend, or I had an ex-colleague who used to work with me, and the name was Karen, and the surname was Davids. And she married a guy his surname was Bali. So her initials became K Bali, Karen Bali. So we used to call her Ka Bali, of course.
Oh, shame.
Your name starts with a K. Zaira Ka Bali. Ka. Jonathan Too Good. What I like about him was he said that when God gives him a son one day, as Zaira like to cry, gaat hy ry kind se naam hier Luke, because his surname is too good.
Look too good.
Clever.
Okay, and one more.
Funny that we're giving names tonight. So my wife and I, when we had our son, who's now 2 years old, she wanted the name Hudson, and I wanted his name to be Blue. And her reason for wanting to name our son Hudson is just because it plays nice on the tongue or on the lips, Hudson. And my reason was that my surname is West. And how cool would it be if I can call my son Blue West?
Blue
West? Back and forth about it. And at the end of the day, we combined it. And I think it worked out perfectly because today my son's name is Hudson Blue West.
Oh,
the Hudson Blue is
beautiful.
So name, Hudson Blue West. So ongelukkig het ek snaakse name nie, but that is all I have for you today. Thank you guys.
Dankie, resident. Before we get to Kurt, because Kurt embarked upon something very interesting, but before we came to Kurt, when I was small, I was about 4 or 5 years old, and then we used to go to a family in Riversdale. And then my granny was so shocked because jy weet mos wanneer jy die family 'n oneer aandoen, and then people need to come to pray for you. So they actually, some family members called my grandfather to go to this house of the family to pray for them. Want hulle gesukkel met Home Face, eventually they got it right. Their surname was, brace yourselves, Kakkerlak.
No.
Ja, maar hulle was nie family van Aussie, maar imagine because it became ja, ek het gou hierdie bordjie kos gekry by die kakkerlakke, of ek gaan gou na die kakkerlakke toe. Like, it was a problem.
What is that? Oh my word.
Maar nou, hoe het hulle die naam gekry?
I don't know. It was like, this was in the early 80s that I used to go to my grand. So that's when they successfully changed it. So they put forth like a whole story by Home Affairs into change hulle dit. Want jy kan mos nie kakkerlak. Imagine Gavin Kakkerlak. I would imagine. But listen, ons tyd is so klein 'n bietjie teen ons, but Kurt, die tydskrifskleier vir wie jy brand manager is en so 'n fabulous job doen, het onlangs sy lesers gevra, wat is die vreemdste name wat kinders al geërf het? En jy het gesê, toe ons vuurtjies geplan het, so het jy gesê, daar's 'n paar interessante comments wat uitgekom het. Please share.
Ja, nou voor ek by die comments eintlik uitkom, wil ek gou net vir julle vertel van 2 gevalle wat ek ook weet nou, Kevin, van die kakkerlak story. Voor ek nou na die comments toe gaan, ek weet ons tyd is 'n bietjie knap, maar daar was 2 families, 2 broers in Mosselbaai. En hulle kan my nou nie wees, ek is so lief vir julle mense in Mosselbaai, maar die een van was geskryf, die van was geskryf Titus, en die ander van per ongeluk by Home Affairs, maar die pa van die familie en die dogters van was ook verskillend. So toe hulle Home Affairs toe gaan om die name van het gaan opgee, en het was nooit gechange nie, die kind het die van gedra, toe is die net Titus he, toe is het Titi. So whenever ons van nou gesê, ons het nooit op 'n naam gesê nie, ons het net na gesê Titis. Jy weet en so, maar sy, ja, ek dink af van het vandag tot dit is, sy en haar suster, but love them to bud, en dan die ander mense waarmee ek groot geword het, was ook mense van Mosselbaai, Iver en Goody, as die ma en die pa. So hulle eersteling, ek was ook pageboy vir hulle destijds in Blanco George, en toe hulle eerste seun gebore is, en ek dink my ma sal dit miskien vir my weer eens bevestig, toe noem hulle die seun Ivgulvenski, en die tweede naam is ek Ivgulvenski Devansi. So
lettergrepe.
Ja.
Imagine ek kan pak kry, as ek pak kry by slipper is.
Ja, so die ma en die pa se naam was Iver en Goody, wat die ma se bynaam is Ivgulvenski Devansi. So ek dink dit was die tweede naam, of het was maar hele grapsaak geweest, maar dit is wat hulle hom genoem het. Jy weet hoe hy groot geword het, Ivgulvenski Devansi. Maar oor na die kuiername is dat van die mense het vir ons laat weet, hulle het in 'n bakkery gewerk en hulle het koeke gemaak. En van die koeke wat hulle, die name gaan ons op die koeke. Jy weet mos hoe die is fancy en so. En die een naam was geweest Magnum en die ander was geweest Beyoncé. Nou ek het 'n groot probleem as mense name soos daai gee, want it's just current, you know, want die kinders is so swaar, die kind lyk nie. Ja, so as jy moet dink aan Magnum byvoorbeeld, Magnum, jy eet 'n Magnum man, jy koop jou 'n Magnum. Ja, maar daai die name wat op, hey? Hey?
Magnum PI.
Ja, luister, en die ander was ook geweest, dat iemand het vir ons laat weet, daar was 'n huishulp geweest, wat so 20 jaar vir hulle gewerk het en so, en die pa was Koos. En ek neem aan die ma was Lina of Lin. So wat dink julle was die kind se naam?
Kooslin.
Kooslin. Nie baie kreatief is hem, maar Kooslin. How plat can you go? How plat can you go? En ek voel my net, as jy 'n kind se naam gee, dat kind raad vir die res van die lewe man. Ja, vir sy lewe of haar lewe. En dan is daar nog 'n naam. Nee, ook 'n Koos. Okay, daar is Koos en Ina. Dit was Kosina, 'n laaste een gouden Gavin. Was Rolien en Tony. En daai kind se naam was Toneleen. Is Toneleen, so dit klink soos Tona. Ja, klink soos Tonaals. Ja. Ja, maar daar is 'n naam.
Our guest is ready, but we're still going to give Unity and Samantha a chance. Unity, eerste na jou toe. Jy het vir ons baie lekker celebrity name.
So this is the strangest baby names. I'm going to get back to the other celebrity names dat ek nou nie hier op koers afgaan nie. But you know Elon Musk, hy is maar so South African export. Met die SpaceX goeders en whatever. Toe het ek op die vreemdste name afgekom van hierdie jaar vir babaname. Soos ek nou vir julle gesê het, mense, ek gaan nou so klein bietjie vir julle shock. Maar anyway, Elon Musk en his girlfriend, Grimes, sy het ook die regte naam nie, maar anyway, are not regular people. So look, they now have celebrity status, and when they welcome their baby, they did what other celebrities often do, but they really, really took it to the next level. So instead of giving their child a basic name, they looked to things that inspire them, and they came out with this name. Kry gou 'n pen julle. Julle pen. Right letter X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A-E but together.
Okay.
Groot letter A.
Yeah.
Hyphen.
Yeah.
X.
Ooh.
Double I.
Spel hom gou weer.
I don't know how to say the name. K-E-A hyphen X-I-I.
Dit lyk soos 'n robot.
Nee, dis soos 'n robotnaam. Dit is seker een of ander rocket duck wat uitgekom het. But anyway, so good luck for having a teacher say that name in class.
No,
I mean, seriously.
That's because Zaya of Zia. Of
Look, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ja, maar is nou hierdie hele complicated naam wat ook nog so funny geskryf is, maar hulle gaan nou seker die kind as 'n naam afkort, dan noem hulle die kind X. So what's the use?
Yeah, exactly.
Nee?
En of wat anyway, eendag 'n girlfriend of 'n boyfriend het, dan gaan hulle sê my XX.
You don't know what are the others.
This is my second favorite. So, some parents have to get creative to help with their child, for their child's name to stand out. And one couple decided that their baby should stand out with a name that's a nod to the entire English alphabet. Jy het net gepraat van wat was die naam? Alpha? Beta, nee?
Alpha Beta.
Ja, maar actually 'n mooi naam.
According to a thread on NetMums, one couple named their child ABCDE.
Highball.
And it is pronounced Absidy. Now why?
But there is an.
No, so it's ABCD, and it's pronounced AB for AB, SI for C, and DEE for B. So it's Absidy. Ek gaan gou klaarmaak julle, but we know that we are in the age of corona. So obviously there's no question at where we find ourselves at the moment. And then one couple thought that to help reduce the spread of COVID that's caused the pandemic, hulle dink is 'n goeie idee dat hulle nou hierdie inspirasie gebruik vir hulle baba se naam. En een van hulle twins is toe COVID genoem.
They will always be excited.
Second last name guy.
Wie was jy? Met wie was jy uit vanaand? O, ek het vir COVID gehad.
Exactly. En dan my tweede laaste naam is these parents who had twins named the first COVID obviously. They named the other baby Corona. So both names serve as a nod to the virus that caused the world to slow down. They say it's an interesting choice because they both named after a virus, which isn't the happiest of places to find inspiration. However, getting the attention was more important and their names went viral. So hulle gaan nou seker so 'n memory book aanskaf en vir die kinders sê, listen, you were topical that year.
Yeah.
Prys gou vir julleself for this one. So, names inspired by health crises didn't end at Corona and COVID. Another set of parents took the same inspiration and ran with a different direction for their baby's name, choosing the name Sanitizer.
Neeman.
Luister gou, the family said the name is a symbol of protection against the virus because hand sanitizer is one of the ways to help reduce the spread.
Yeah.
Wat sê jy, Samantha?
Hulle justify it daarom, so they've thought about it. Dis nie die lig uitgetrek nie, julle. Kos gee maar vir hulle.
I think this was the cutest of the two or of the 5 that I mentioned, and I think that this is also a little bit creative, maar dis eintlik baie dom. So anyway, so we know that families have a tradition of naming their kids after other family members, like Gavin said with his Oma. So some often choose the name Junior to note this connection. So you are like Sam Jr., Kurt Jr., Gavin Jr. So one dad from Michigan felt that tradition was too boring for him and decided to go another way. Guess what he called his child?
I weet dit.
Version 2.0. So the child's name is John, version 2.0.
Neeman.
Okay.
Imagine like how you would
Microsoft.
Imagine how you would write it. Good Lord. But anyway.
No, like it's just like John V.2. En lyk dit nou soos 'n Bybelversie ook nog.
Oh yeah.
How am I going to sign that V to whatever, you know? Maar in elk geval, okay, Unity, on to your celebrities.
Okay, so we're going to do this all in one go quickly. Ek gaan gou my foon uittrek vir julle.
Ja, julle het 4 minute oor vir almal.
Okay, cool. So, did you know Miley Cyrus is actually Destiny Cyrus?
Oh.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj
was Destiny's child ook, man, verstaan jy? So ek dink dit sou 'n confusion gebring het.
'n conflict of interest gewees het. So Nicki Minaj se regte naam is Annika Tanya Miraj. Ek sou ook my naam gechange het, maar anyway.
Ja, ek ook.
Okay, John Legend. Julle weet miskien hy is John Stevens, not a far reach, maar ek love die legend. Our very dear Alicia Keys, or AK, is actually Alicia Aguelo Cook.
Oh.
And then our booty shaker Cardi B, and don't think I'm putting a spell on you guys. I see so Stefano Damere en Marlene Saki, but please bear with me. Belcalis Marlenes Almanzar. So I didn't like a vloek op julle. It's Belcalis Marlenes Almanzar. No wonder she's Cardi B.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
No, seriously guys, it is crazy up in here. En ek weet nie of julle gesien het, Katy Perry en Orlando Bloom, daai mooi man. Hulle kind se naam is Daisy Dove. Kan jy nou meer? Daisy Dove.
Taalgat is nie Daisy.
Exactly.
Taalgat.
Yeah, so those are the names that I got for this evening. I don't know if you guys can top that, but yeah. It seems that
Okay, ek het op 'n plaaslike kunstenaar se name. Ken julle almal vir Jan Blom?
Ja.
Jan Blom se regte naam is Yuri Kendall.
What?
So, ek weet nie waar Jan.
I knew that.
Ja, okay. Dan Kurt Darren met 'n K.
Ja.
Sy regte naam is Kurt Johan van Heerden.
Kurt Johan Heerden.
Van Heerden.
Okay.
Ja.
As sy vrou nie van Heerden nie.
Nee, sy trouwde van is van Heerden. Sy van is van Heerden.
Oh.
Sy's eintlik
Darren is sy broer se naam. Want toe hy nou begin optree, toe soek hy 'n verhoognaam. Toe gebruik hy sy naam en sy broer se naam, Kurt Darren. So ja. So 'n bietjie random info. Slotkop
is lekker.
Slotkop is François Henning.
Ja, so
En Bok van Blerk is Louis Andreas Peppler. Wat 'n reg.
Very
Sorry move.
Hierdie een ken julle dalk, AKA, ons 'n colored brother van Mitchells Plain. Sy naam is Kieran Forbes, ons ken vir Kieran. En dan Shoma Josie, Miss John Cena, sy naam is Maya Christina Tekavo Wagerif.
Oh wow.
Proverb van wat sê dit se naam van Idols.
Idols
van Tebogo Sydney Tapelo Tekiso. Okay. Die laaste een, Lady Zamba, you are a citizen, a resident.
Yes.
Haar achternaam is Yamikani Janet Banda. So
I love it. The name Yamikani for me is beautiful.
Ek love die combinaties. Anyway, that's onze local.
Okay. Kurt, ek en jy gaan nou eers pause op ons name. Kom, ek is nou baie nuuskierig vir die character. Waar
Nathan.
Ja, jy het jou van Nathan vergeet. Ek wil weet ons
wat Galen se lekker. Hey Nathan. Nathan.
Drumroll.
Where are you?
Sleeteltjie.
Nathan, ek wil net sê.
Oh.
Wow.
Sure.
Transformation.
Sy strek.
Nancy julle.
Hello. Please introduce yourself.
Ek is Mr. Plaatjies van die Boekap Tavern.
What do you do?
What do I do? I marry a white man and I sit by the tavern all day.
Wat Dora, Mr. Plaatjies? Wat Dora
jy dan nie plaas?
Ek is mos nou oor 'n lion of 'n tafel. Jy weet my Harry en so. That's 69.
Yeah, a black Nobel.
And I'm a box.
Yes. En wat is Mr. Plaatjies se claim to fame? Wat maak fabulous of hom fabulous?
Plaatjies was altyd fabulous. So as Plaatjies want to keep as Plaatjies on the bar. She's always
En hoe voel Mr. Plaatjies oor name, oor mense wat hulle kinders se name gee, die ma en die pa se name combined in so nou?
Kyk, there's some things we should just not do. En het depends op wat die name is, man. Kyk, as die pa se naam Polly is en die ma se naam Esther, weet ek uit Polly en Esther. Maar nou, as die ma se naam nou Pitbull is en die pa se naam Husky, as het nou 'n Pitsky, weet jy wat 'n probleem? Een moment.
So Mr. Plaatjes, as jy nou gaan met Cindy's kry, wat het jou Cindy's name? Wat's jou favorite baby names?
Firstly, I need to find a who.
Ja.
Mr. Plaatjes.
Dat is so geil, wat is Cindy's name? Ek weet regtig nie wat gaan my kinders se name wees nie. Seker Black Label.
Wait.
It's
So is Mr. Plaatjes getroud met die Witberg of Joel Mr. Plaatjes net?
Nee, ek het getroud met die Witberg. Dit mos volgens die Greens Cards. Kan jy nou live, ons is live. Kan jy nou die man expose nie? Op stream te zien. Maar volgens dat sien hy net bankkaartjies man. So 'n movie star.
Okay. En sê vir my, so as Mr. Plaatjes nou die hele tyd daar in die tavern sit en sy dot nou daar, so vir die Black Label en so nou. En dan waar is die Witberg? Wat maak die Witberg dan, as sy daar dot?
Nie die Witberg, want hy run 'n IT company. The Plaatjes moet net fabulous wees. I must make sure dinner is there. Ek order so many die langs en man nou langs in 'n restaurant. Kwag, ek het die bore. Home cooked meal.
Net so. Unity, before we continue with Mr. Plaatjes, Unity sê gou vir ons wat sê die mense oor Mr. Plaatjes of oor Nathan. Please.
Ek gaan call you. Ek gaan dit nou check.
En as hulle vir jou 'n vraag vra met Mr. Plaatjes, dan sê jy wat maak
Ons kan nou by Nathan kom. Ons praat nou hierso. Iemand se feedback is daar aan die kant. Hang geso aan. Net soos Nathan Kennedy eers Nathan Kennedy was, nou is hy B. Nathan Kennedy. Mr. Plaatjes het sy tande by die Rockwell Hotel vergeet. Hi Eugene, wat ken jy dan nou die sake? Volgens sy netbank kaartjies, hy groen kaartjie, né? Dis mos nou waar
Either way.
Dinner en Mona, why work is such inspiration.
My sê dat
ek moet ander werk, sê die mense. Kyk hierso, hier was nou so 'n comment van die snaakse name. Nou vra Vivian, onthou julle toe almal se kinders Brook, Ridge en Thorn genoem was?
Yes.
Dan lyk hy kinders net soek soos hulle TV counterparts nie.
die man is voor het Sally Spectre. That's why.
Ja.
Dis oor Sally.
Public. Toe sy naam Sally Spectre. Toe moet sy die naam Gisha te stick to script.
I'm the second child and first daughter. My mom named me after Eve. Ag, dis 'n mooi naam, Yvette. Natalie Joseph sê, "Lal weet Francina het nou die dag kakkerlak tee gedrink." Hy nee, Jolene, hoe jy nou in die koppie gekyk.
Francina moet kom Gayle.
Ja, Natalie Joseph sê weer oop Jakob regop. Was jy Jakob regop, Kevin? Colleen Jeffrey sê hier, ek het nou net afgegaan, I volunteered at the school and one little girl was named Candida. Hy nee, hoe kan die mense dit in die kinders doen?
Eigenlijk, baie eigenlijk.
Nee,
ek gaan nou nie Rabia se comment hier lees nie. As jy mossel baie se mense.
Wat sê sy Unity?
Nee, wat sê jy?
Ons wys dit maar net. Ons wys hierdie comment.
Ja. En dan hou kan my wat?
Comment op. Wat sê Eugene daar? Mr. Plaatjes.
Vertel van jou perfect slip. en die recover by die Rockwell Hotel. Wat ken Eugene so baie?
Eugene ken us.
Eugene was my bodyguard. Eugene is Mr. Platty's the bodyguard.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I got my own bodyguard. I come from the rough days in the boek up in Sue.
Mr. Platjes, Anushka wil iets weet.
Mr. Platjes.
Are you dealing with the Lana? It's supposed to be a Wendy Lana. Anushka, ek deel maar met die Wendy Lana. Van die Wendy Lana bring die Mona Lisa's in, man. Ka-ching. But at 12 o'clock, then I run to the Natalie Lana for the Saturday. Man, die op die internet gebruik jy basically spyt.
En dan word jy uitgevoer die Wendy bag, nie?
Nie die Wendy bag is Jamaica, man.
Oh my word. Kyk hier so julle. Mr. Platjes, ons het nou 1 minute, less than 1 minute oor. Ons gaan nou uitspeel met 'n song, maar ons gaan amper by sê. Ek dink ons gaan so 'n lekker number speel. Maar Mr. Platjes, ons sien baie uit na om meer. Where can we see more of you, Mr. Platjes? Because ons is oor jou. Ons is oor jou lippe.
Ja.
Platjes, jy het teruggekom. Jy moet ons het jou lockdown en alles het goed gegaan. So you can catch Mr. Platjes at the 2E with the next one on the 6th of November. As part of the show, if Kat Pratt was a person.
Yeah.
The 6th of November.
Okay.
6th of November. Where 6th of November?
Julle kan kyk op Nathan's page.
Nathan Kennedy's page. So please go like Nathan Kennedy's page. Ek het hom op gelike.
Hy werk op my nerves vandag.
Jou
Wat
Nelly.
het hy nou gemaak?
Ek moet die bag gemeet het.
En toe?
Daar by haar huis. Ek het my naggie vir die kommentie van die mense met jou Gayle. Hy het my gekakplak.
Hy Nathan. Die Nathan daar.
Kan die nie. Vandag gaan ek nou kry.
Ja.
Vagina.
Wel, wat is dat? Ek my trek van. Oh! Lavish in the bubble.
Ladies who's talking about Lady Zamar or Lady Zama?
Zama.
Yamikani.
Oh, my favorite.
Even Bobby.
Regan met veel.
I don't know if it's Bobby.
Ja.
It's crazy.
Alex klap nou.
Klap duvet.
Ja, klap.
It's 12 o'clock. We got to dress to 11 o'clock so any time.
Ja. Nee, dat is
So Nathan Kennedy is not here. Hy gaan disappear. But I want to say to Nathan, you were absolutely amazing. Mr. Platjes, jy vat die koek, jy vat alles. Ek weet jy sien toe visie, maar jy vat alles. Ek is oor jou. I think you are going to be invited to the show again. Baie min van jou gehad. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you vir julle. Next time moet Nathan net verseker maak ek my Dora hier.
Yeah.
We will make sure of that. And to everyone who tuned in, almal ons regular, ons usual suspects, it's been amazing. Dankie vir die saam chat. Samantha Hendricks, Kurt Baker, Unity Writers, julle is almal fabulous. Thank you so much and good night until next week.
Dankie julle. Bye.
Bye.